Have you ever wondered what you'd do if your heart gave out and no one was there to help? No neighbors around, no family nearby, just you and your body sending signals that something is very, very wrong. It's a terrifying scenario, but it's one too many older adults face alone every day. But here's the truth. You don't have to be helpless, because if you know what to do in those first few moments, you can actually give yourself a real fighting chance. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how. This video is about survival. It's about calm over chaos, action over panic, and it's especially for those of us who live alone or spend a lot of time without someone else around. We're going to walk through 7 clear, powerful, science-backed actions that can dramatically improve your odds of surviving a heart attack. Even if there's no one there to dial the phone, hold your hand, or keep you calm. Simple steps. No medical degree needed, just preparation, presence, and a little wisdom. Let's get started. Heart attacks are still the leading cause of death worldwide, and more often than we realize, they strike in private, at home, in the car, at night when everyone's asleep. For people over 60, and especially those living alone, the danger is not just the heart attack itself, it's the precious minutes lost in confusion, fear, and inaction. But what if you knew exactly what to do? What if you didn't waste a second? That's what this video is here to give you. Let's break it down, starting with the very first and most overlooked step. 1. Learn to hear the whisper before the scream. Heart attacks don't always announce themselves with drama. In fact, the majority of heart attacks begin with symptoms so subtle, they're dismissed as indigestion, anxiety, or just getting older. We're talking a slow building pressure in the chest, shortness of breath while sitting still, cold sweats with no explanation, fatigue that hits like a wave, pain or discomfort in the jaw, back, or even your left shoulder. And yes, sometimes no chest pain at all. These signals aren't always loud. Sometimes they're whispers, and if you learn to hear them, you just might save your own life. Imagine this. Margaret, 76, felt nothing more than a heaviness in her arms and a strange sense of dread. No chest pain, just off. She almost went back to bed, but something told her to stay alert. That gut feeling, it saved her life. When your body's trying to tell you something, don't argue with it. Don't wait for Hollywood-level drama. If something feels wrong, treat it like it is. Another example, George, a retired firefighter, dismissed his light nausea and tight throat as reflux. But when the discomfort didn't fade in 10 minutes, he called for help. Paramedics told him later he had a 90% blockage. 10 more minutes and he could have blacked out. Early signs are the body's quiet warnings. You don't need to be sure. It's better to be cautious and wrong than brave and gone. 2. Call for help, then call again. The moment you suspect a heart attack, call emergency services. Don't wait. Don't Google your symptoms. Don't call a friend first. Call the professionals. Let's be blunt. If you're alone and delay that call by even 5 minutes, it could be the difference between life and death. Harold, 81, was home alone when he felt faint and winded while brushing his teeth. His hands were shaking too much to unlock his phone. But his voice command worked. He had set up a shortcut. "Hey Siri, emergency." Within seconds, help was on the way. If you haven't already, teach your device voice commands. Stick emergency numbers on your fridge. Put your address near your phone. Practice how to stay calm and say, "I think I'm having a heart attack. I need help now." You don't have to get every word perfect. Just get the call out. Dispatchers are trained to talk you through the rest. And remember, even if it turns out to be a false alarm, it's better to be alive and embarrassed than brave and silent. 3. Reach for the aspirin. This tiny pill can do something massive, buy you time. If you suspect a heart attack and you're not allergic, chew a 325 milligram aspirin immediately. Not swallow, chew. Chewing gets it into your bloodstream faster. Why? Because most heart attacks are caused by blood clots. Aspirin helps slow the clotting, thinning the blood just enough to potentially keep the flow moving. It doesn't fix the blockage, but it buys you minutes, and those minutes matter. Jeanette, 68, kept a pill box labeled "emergency only" by her bed. Inside, Aspirin and a nitroglycerin her doctor had prescribed years earlier. She never needed it until one foggy morning when a tight band of pain wrapped around her ribs. Her quick action and that chewable pill helped her survive a heart attack while waiting 12 minutes for an ambulance. Aspirin may not seem heroic, but in that moment, it can be. Fourth, sit, Lieutenant. Stop moving. This is when instincts might betray you. Many people, especially those who pride themselves on being strong, will try to walk it off. Don't. When you suspect a heart attack, your one job is conservation. Sit down or lie down in a comfortable reclined position, back supported, knees slightly bent if you can. Keep your phone close, your breathing steady, and your mind focused on one thing, staying alive. Alice, 83, had been raised to never sit still during a crisis. But when the pain hit her chest like a warm weight, she remembered a nurse's advice. Stillness saves oxygen. She sat on the edge of her bed, called 911, and didn't move again until help arrived. Her calm gave her heart a fighting chance. This step seems passive, but it's powerful. 5. Unlock your door if you can. What's the point of calling 911 if they can't get in? If your door is locked, responders may be delayed by seconds or minutes. And if you're unconscious, they'll have to break in. That's time you can't afford to lose. If you're able, unlock your front door as soon as you make the emergency call. Don't waste energy doing anything else. Paul, 79, lived in a gated condo. After reading a health newsletter about emergency prep, he installed a lockbox with a spare key and gave the code to the building manager and his daughter. That simple decision gave paramedics quick access when he collapsed by his kitchen sink. Every second matters. Make those seconds easy. 6. Let your phone speak for you. Modern phones are more than communication tools, they're lifelines. Set up your emergency medical ID. On iPhones and Android devices, you can enter key medical information: age, conditions, medications, allergies, and emergency contacts. This info can be accessed by first responders even if your phone is locked. Susan, 79, had fainted before help arrived, but thanks to her setup, responders knew not to give her penicillin and saw she had type 2 diabetes. That knowledge helped shape her immediate care. And while waiting, use speakerphone. Let dispatchers listen. Let them guide your breathing. If your hands fail, your phone can still be your voice. 7. Breathe, even when it's hard. Your breath is your anchor. When panic hits, the heart races. Adrenaline floods your system. You feel trapped in your own body. But slow, mindful breathing reduces the stress load. Try this. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold. Exhale through your mouth for 6 seconds. Repeat. This small rhythm keeps oxygen flowing. It helps prevent arrhythmias triggered by panic. Frank, 83, said he repeated one line to himself while waiting for help. Each breath is a bridge. And it was. It carried him to safety. No one wants to think about this moment. But when it happens, when your chest tightens, your breath shortens, and fear begins to flood in, you won't have time to wonder what to do. You'll either know or you won't. And if you've come this far in the video, you do know. You've got a plan, a lifeline, a sequence that may keep you alive when no one else is there. And that, my friend, is power. Let's review one more time. Recognize the signs. Call 911 immediately. Chew aspirin. Sit or lie down. Unlock your door. Use your phone smartly. Slow your breathing. These aren't complicated. They're not expensive, but they are life-saving. Even when you're alone, you are not helpless. Not if you're prepared. Preparation is wisdom in action. Before we wrap up completely, let's take a moment to reflect. Heart health is not just about reacting, it's also about preventing. So here are 3 bonus tips you can start using today to lower your risks and prepare your body long before trouble ever starts. 1. Practice the daily heart check-in. Spend just 2 minutes every morning tuning in. Ask yourself, did I sleep well? Am I more tired than usual? Is there unusual tightness in my chest, arms, or jaw? These small check-ins can alert you to subtle changes that may need attention. 2. Keep a heart health emergency kit set aside, a small pouch with non-coated aspirin, a list of medications and allergies, ICE contact information, a charged backup phone battery. Keep it in your nightstand or next to your favorite chair. In an emergency, you don't want to be searching. 3. Enroll in a local alert program. Many communities now offer emergency wellness checks or wearable devices that trigger alerts if you fall or lose consciousness. Some even offer voice-activated assistants that can call help if you can't reach your phone. Also consider talking to your neighbors. Let someone nearby know where you keep a spare key. Ask them to check in if your shades stay down too long. A simple connection can be a lifesaver. You know, it's easy to ignore these things when we feel fine. But health doesn't always whisper before it storms. We owe it to ourselves, not to live in fear, but to live prepared. Preparedness is not paranoia, it's peace of mind. Take this video as your wake-up call or your second chance. Make those changes. Place that aspirin. Teach your phone that voice command. Share this video with your sibling, your friend, your neighbor who lives alone. Let this be the moment you took your heart health into your own hands. Because even when you're alone, you're stronger than you think. And if you're watching this far, you've already proven it. Take a breath. You've got this. We'd love to hear from you. What part of this video felt the most helpful? Leave a comment. Share your story. Your wisdom might just save someone else. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and please, send this to someone you care about. Until next time, be well, be safe, and remember, you're not alone on this journey. Not now,